My name is Jackie Schneider. I have been a parent of St. John's for 23 years now. This year marks 23 years. I have 4 boys that we sent here. 3 of them are older. My oldest is 27, so we started in 1999 by sending him to preschool. The intention at that time was just try it out and see how we felt about it. But we knew immediately that this is where we were meant to be. When my 3rd son was in 8th grade was the year we needed to start my youngest here. So he was in 8th grade and we were starting my youngest in preschool. So at that point, my boys were old enough to form their own opinions. So I had asked them, if this was you as a parent, would you send Mason to school here? And they all chimed in with, yes, absolutely, Mom, you have to send them to St. John's. We love everything about it. So then I had asked them to tell me some of their favorite things about St. John's or what comes to their mind and what they like best about it. My oldest mentioned that the fact that he was learning his Catholic faith along with his friends, and they were learning at the same pace. He thought that was pretty amazing, and that any question that was raised, they could all discuss it together as a class. My second had mentioned the friendships that were formed at St. John's, and not just in his class, but because the class sizes were smaller, there's kids in the class above him and behind him, and those are still to this day his closest friends. My third had mentioned that St. John's is when he had began his relationship with God and his friends. And to this day, the relationship between God and his friends has only grown stronger. And those friends still remain his best friends to this day. Then I asked my youngest what he enjoys about St. John's, and he had mentioned the class sizes. He loves that if they need some time with the teacher, there is time for one-on-one. They hang out with the classes above them, the classes behind them. St. John's has a family atmosphere like no other. From the teaching staff to the office staff, to the students, to the priests, the deacons, you're all one big family, and there's just no better feeling. So my boys, when they graduated from St. John's and went off to high school and then obviously furthered their education into college, they had mentioned that most of the stuff they were covering in high school and college they had already learned at St. John's. So I feel like the education level the bar is set pretty high.